Good evening. My name is Peter McDougal. At least it is now. I have also been called a geek, a nerd, a geeky nerd, a nerdy geek, and a geeky nerd. But for most of my life, I've been known as Petey Falcone, son of Jimmy Falcone, one of New York's most notorious mobsters. But despite what you may have read about my father, he's actually been a very loving man who would do anything for his family.
Strike three, you're out! Home run!
But then one day, the mob turned against him, as mobsters are prone to do. And they didn't care if they got any of us in the process. But he protected his family and heroically helped convict some of the most horrible men in the country, all of whom were at my communion. And that's how we wound up here, in witness protection in Regina, Saskatchewan. And if any of you think this story wasn't just one humongous rationalization, forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds will say they heard that they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
I got here as soon as I could, Jimmy. What seems to be the problem?
I miss pizza.
I beg your pardon? You made it sound like an emergency.
It is. See, I'm in this weekly poker game, and the guys order these pies, like ketchup on cardboard, and not the good kind. So I was shooting my mouth off and promised to show them real pizza. So I'm kinda committed.
You should be committed. And where do you intend to get these pies?
That's the beauty part. I know this place back home, best pizza outside of Italy. And they promise delivery in 30 minutes, so they're free. So odds are we won't even have to pay.
I'm sorry, no. Such an order may tip off your enemies. As for poker, need I remind you of the pitfalls of gambling?
Aw, man, don't you do anything for fun?
I absolutely do. I fish, I hunt, I read, I enjoy the occasional menage a trois, I dabble in embroidery and crochet, but what I don't do is gamble.
$100 says you do.
All right. I know your secrets. It's time you learned one of mine.
Whoa! I don't want to know who you manage a trois with.
Imagine, if you will, a young McCool, aimless, directionless, muscleless, and then he discovered the wager. At first it was just harmless games of gin rummy for a penny a point, but soon that wasn't enough. It had to be a quarter, $1, 100, nor did it matter what the game was. Cards, dice, ponies, pigs!
Why do you look like a hippie if it was the 90s?
Stay on topic, Jimmy. Never in my life had I felt such a rush. I was hooked. I'd go on week-long binges and forget to feed horse. I put my sainted mother in a home and lost her rent money at the track. I turned my back on almost everyone I cared about, and they me. And I was about to lose the only one I had left. Don't go. Without you, I have no one. You're right. I'll never bet again. I know I've said this before, but this time I mean it. Yes, really. And that was the moment I vowed to put my life together. The moment I decided to be a Mountie. And I have not wagered a penny since.
I just got one question. What kind of landlord lets you keep a horse in your apartment?
Indeed. For Canada and flashbacks that remain relevant to the storyline.
Isn't it a glorious day in Regina? The sun is shining, the snow is melting. One can look out and see endless miles of wheat and wheat.
What's up with you?
Petey's got a girlfriend.
Shut up!
Oh, a girlfriend. Tell me about her.
Her name's Rita. They kissed in the parking lot behind Mrs. McGeevy's car.
Shut up! Ow!
Don't ever tell me to shut up.
Hello? Yes, Petey's here. Who may I say is calling? Oh, Rita! Petey speaks so highly of you.
Mother, no!
He speaks highly of us, too. Oh, get the f*** out of here!
Mom!
Ow! What was that for?
Don't ever hit my big brother.
You little squirt. Okay.
Thanks, Gina. That was really...
$2.
What?
$2.
Okay.
So, Rita, what are you doing next Sunday? Would you like to come for family dinner?
Rita, say no! Run!
Good. We can't wait to meet you. Bye-bye. Oh, did you want to talk to her?
That's okay. I'm gonna go take a bath.
Race 5.
Schwa schwa.
So sorry to disturb, Premier. These documents just arrived from Ottawa for your immediate attention.
Keep your knickers on, laddie. I'm playing. Put 'em with the others. All right, Jimmy, you Scottish bastard. It'll cost you 5 more if you want to see my cards. Or do you not have the balls, you nutless lassie?
I see your 5 and raise another 5.
Fold.
Read 'em and weep. Kings and 9s.
3 ladies. Sounds like my crib every night. Hey-oh.
Grab a chair, McCool. We need some fresh blood.
Thank you, sir, but I don't gamble.
Come on, McCool. The engine's taking everything we got. And how often do you hear that?
Fellas, if the man don't gamble, the man don't gamble.
Schwa schwa. Where I come from, the only men who don't gamble are ladies.
Well, I suppose one hand won't hurt. Jimmy, I'm a little short on cash. Would you extend a man a small loan?
You sure you want to do this? What about everything you said the other day?
I've been thinking about that these past few seconds. I haven't gambled in almost 15 years. Clearly a man with a gambling problem couldn't achieve that.
Okay, I'll give you a friendly loan at 18%, but this is business. No one's gonna take it easy on you, not even me.
Jimmy, if I enter that game, it's you and the others I'd be worried about. Ante up, boys. It's my deal. Gentlemen, I don't even have to look at the cards. I look into your eyes and I know what's in your mind. You want us to think you made your straight, but you never got the 9. You made your trip 7s, but you don't know if they're good enough. You're bluffing with an ace-king high, and you're cheating on your wife. You're disgusting. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me?
I see your 10 and raise 10 more.
What are you doing?
Nothing, just a long blink.
Open your eyes.
No.
All right. I still think you're bluffing. Call.
Full house. And finish blink. Raise 500 and that should send you home.
Jimmy, you just walked into my trap. I see your 500, and I raise you 10,000.
Bloody
Ouch.
hell!
Schwa schwa.
Buddy, you're already into me deeper than you wanna be.
What's the matter? Are you chicken?
McCool, you don't got this one.
Buck, 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 buck,
Look,
buck.
you started strong, but now Lady Luck is banging another guy.
Oink, 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 oink.
Just walk away.
Moo, moo.
Who you calling a cow? All right, you got it. 10 G's more.
4 kings.
4 aces.
What?
You owe me 50 large, Special Agent.
I don't have it.
Then I'll put you on a plan. In the meantime, I'll take some collateral.
No, not horse. What have I done?
I tried to warn you, buddy. Now I own you. For Canada! And... Yeah, I'll just walk him out from here. Hey, Cheech, I'm making a list of stuff to ask for from McCool. He can't pay us back, so he's gotta let us do whatever we want. What should I put you down for?
A puppy.
You don't need McCool for that. You can get a puppy anyway.
Can I?
No, because I'd have to walk it and clean up after it. I'm thinking more like taking a family on a cruise.
Me included?
Yeah, you included.
Then who's gonna watch the puppy?
There is no puppy!
Jimmy, what kind of sad childhood did you have that you hate puppies?
Hi, I need your help. How do I get Rita out of coming for dinner?
Why do you want to do that?
Because she's Persian, and you know how our family is with people who are different from them.
But what's wrong with being Persian? Everyone loves Paris.
No, not Parisian. Persian. Iranian from Iran.
Oh, you mean like one of those chicks who straps bombs on her chest and goes into nightclubs? I never got that look.
No, that's what I'm talking about. That's racist.
You take that back. Racism is ugly, and I'm pretty.
And I'm pleased to say I am no longer gambling and I'm ready to pay my debt.
You're a little light.
The ATM was out. Bank messed up the transfer. Checks in the mail?
You don't think we heard these before?
Dog ate it.
He has a dog.
All right, I don't have it all. But I'm doing the best I can.
I understand. It's a lot of money to get all at once. So, in lieu of cash, there's a number of favors you can do for us.
That's blackmail.
You owe me 50 G's from gambling. Want to take that up with your supervisor?
Jimmy, please, don't do anything rash. I've taken on a whole array of extra jobs. I'll get you your money by any means necessary. Except crime.
How do you make money without crime?
Indeed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to attend. I miss you, old friend. I deserve as much, but I shall get you back. For Canada! Oh, where these boots are made for walking. Are you satisfied with your long-distance carrier?
Smile.
Look what I found at the newsstand.
I don't believe it.
I know. They printed my letter.
Not that. That's McCool on the cover. I can't believe he'd stoop this low for money. It's really sad. Jeez. I don't know if I should feel bad for the guy or intimidated.
There you are. Did you know your son is ashamed of us?
What? Petey, get down here!
Yes, Pop?
Your mother says you're ashamed of us. What the hell's that about?
Okay, I'll be honest. This girl I like is coming to dinner, and she's Middle Eastern, and I'm terrified that you, one of you, most likely you, will offend her, and she'll come to hate me for it.
Petey, you gotta relax about this stuff. When I was growing up in the old neighborhood, we was all everything. We was all friends. It didn't mean nothing. We called each other Dagos and Hebes and Micks and N-words.
You actually used the N-word?
Yeah, but only to their faces, never behind their backs. That would be insensitive, something a spick would do.
You see? Your father makes good sense.
Mother, a turban? Really?
It's not a turban, it's a towel.
Yeah, what's wrong with having a towel head?
You guys are killing me.
Nobody's killing nobody. Just let me frisk this girl when she gets here. No bomb, no problem.
Special Agent McCool can't come to the door right now. Please leave a message in the mailbox.
We know you're in there, McCool.
No, you don't.
He's got a point, Jimmy. Can anyone ever really know anything?
McCool, you can't avoid us. It's your job to take care of us.
My next payment isn't due until tomorrow.
We ain't here for the money.
Oh, in that case, may I interest you in some Helen DeCarlo cosmetics?
Jeez, you look like hell.
Have you lost height?
Let me go get my samples. I'll be right back.
Look at him, Cheech. He's a shadow of his former self. No dignity, no self-respect. He's given up on everything he cares about. And it's my fault.
So?
Just saying.
All right. Who wants moisturizer?
McCool, sit down. You know that list of requests we gave you? I think we was thinking too small. First, we'd like to go visit the old neighborhood.
Jimmy, you know that's impossible.
Then pay up.
Fine, I'll work it out.
Also, maybe a cruise.
Fine.
And a puppy.
Fine.
No puppy!
Fine.
Come on, McCool, pull yourself together. You're making me feel bad. Where's our usual back and forth, our Tony banter?
You know what, Jimmy? You're right.
Good, let's get back to it. So, if they do another one of those private rocket ships to outer space, I think Petey would like that.
No. No to everything. It all stops now.
Yeah, this is what I like. You and me going at it, mambo a mambo. Now my turn. You want me to take this up with your supervisor?
You don't have to, Jimmy. I will pay you what I owe you, but I will besmirch my uniform no more. As of tomorrow, I will resign my commission as a Mountie.
Holy hell.
Bum bum bum. Jimmy, look at this. I'm talking to a squirrel. Bum, bum, bum.
I mean, you should have seen the guy. I know it's hard to imagine, but he looked bad. Real bad.
It is hard to imagine.
I never should have lent a guy with a gambling problem all that money, and then I pushed him on top of it. He's a stand-up guy for a cop. He's always been fair to us, and we could do a lot worse. Even his quitting shows a little backbacon. That's how they say it in Canada.
Jimmy, are you developing a conscience?
Conscience? Nah. I just got this inner sense of right and wrong that's impelling me toward moral action.
What are you saying?
I broke him, so I gotta fix him. I'm gonna let him off the hook. Wipe the slate clean.
You really are a lovable teddy bear.
Yeah, don't tell anyone.
Mommy! Daddy! I can't sleep!
What's wrong, sweetheart?
I heard you and Daddy talking through the wall, and Daddy says he's gonna let someone who owes him money not pay? I don't understand! I'm scared!
Oh, sweetie, there's nothing to be scared of. The man owes me more money than he's got, and it's destroying him.
He's doing it again, Ma! He's doing it again!
Oh, sweetie, it's a sin to let others suffer.
Oh, like a hurt animal? Then we gotta do the Christian thing and put him out of his misery. Let's whack him.
Aw, Gina.
That's very generous of you, Jimmy. I would be forever in your debt, and so I cannot accept.
No strings, honest. And the blackmail stops. You can stay a Mountie.
It's more complicated than that. To recover from my addiction, I have to take responsibility for my actions, even if that means doing shameful, shameful things.
No one's gonna buy that magazine.
Really? Tell me the truth, Jimmy. Do you find me attractive?
Okay, we're not going there. Isn't there anyone you'd be willing to take help from?
Only a true loved one. But I have no siblings. Daddy left when I was very young, and Mummy lost her marbles. All I had was horse.
Tell you what, don't quit your Mountie thing just yet. Give me till the end of the week.
Can you sign this?
Certainly.
You want a party?
Certainly not. Well, define party.
I still don't get it.
It's simple. McCool won't let me forgive his debt, so he's just gonna have to find the money on his own. He'll give it back to me, and everybody's square.
I have found a satchel of money on the street. It must be returned to its rightful owner.
What an asshole. I can't believe it. You try to help a guy and it bites you in the ass.
Well, you know what they say. Try to help a guy and it bites you in the ass.
The funny thing is, I still want to figure out a way to help him.
I'll get it.
Hi, Petey. Thanks for inviting me.
Is that her? I'll be right out.
Look, there's no time to explain. Just don't judge me by my family. And whatever happens, I'll protect you. And no, I have no idea why there's a horse in our living room.
Hi, you must be Rita. I'm Cookie. She's adorable. She is, yes, she is. Come, sit. Dinner will be ready in about 10 minutes. So, Rita, tell me about yourself.
What would you like to know?
I don't know what I'd like to know. What do your parents do?
I knew it. Just because she's from the Middle East, you automatically assume her parents must be terrorists or taxi drivers.
I never said...
My father is a dentist, and my mother is a stay-at-home mom.
And no, it's not because her father will punish her mother if she works, thank you very much.
Two of my wives were stay-at-home moms. Well, without the kids. Basically, they were leeches.
Your uncle's funny.
Not really, just retarded.
So, Rita, are you thinking about college yet?
Why? Because Muslim women aren't allowed to go to school? They're just supposed to stay home and be subservient to their man? Is that what you're asking?
I give up. Jimmy, you want to ask her anything?
Okay, Rita, say something you did is destroying a guy, and all you want to do is make peace. But he don't want peace. He just wants to keep the same old pattern going. What do you do?
What's that supposed to be? Some warped metaphor of the Arab-Israeli conflict?
Rita, hi. I love what you're wearing.
What'd you expect? You people! What, she was supposed to show up in a burqa and a turban going...
Petey, enough! Can you talk about anything other than my race?
Me?
Race. That's it, a race.
Yes, Petey, I'm Persian, and that's all you can see. But I'm a real person with real feelings, and you've done nothing but make me uncomfortable since I got here. I'm sorry, Mrs. McDougal. You all seem lovely, but I don't think I can stay for dinner. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with driving a taxi. It's an honest, decent living. And yeah, I lied. My father drives a taxi. You dirty, racist snob.
One way or another, them Arabs always explode.
Look, he won't take the money from me. If I just give it to you, he'll know it came from me anyway. You gotta get this money on your own. I know he broke his promise to you and you're mad, but he's your best friend and you're all he's got. So you can stay mad at him or you can help him. His life is in your hands. Or you can keep bunking with Cheech for the rest of your life. Whoa!
And they're off. Dough Gal comes out in front, followed by Diligence. That's so wrong, bringing up the rear. It's Dough and Dill, Dough, Dough. That's so wrong, making its move. Passes Ointment, passes Gas, passes Mustard, moving in on Dill. It's Dill, Dough, and that's so wrong. That's so wrong, coming up the rear. He'll never be able to do it, but hang on. Here comes Ointment. Dill falls behind. It's That's So Wrong and Dough, and That's So Wrong. It's a photo finish. It's That's So Wrong by a nose.
I've never been with a four-legged broad, but I'm open to anything.
Please don't kiss. Please don't kiss. How you doing? Back where I grew up, you had 3 career options. Cop, priest, or gangster. My old man was a wise guy, so that's what I was. Who doesn't want to grow up to be their pop? Unless he's a priest. Then you got bigger problems. Or a cop. In which case, fuck you.
What the hell's that? I hit something? Jimmy, what are you doing back here?
Impersonating a spare tire. What's it look like? I want to learn the family business from Pop.
You're too young for this, kid. Go hitch a ride home.
At his age? Are you nuts? That ain't safe. Here, take this with you.
I wanted Pop to let me stay, but he was being such a prick. I mean, it's not like I was some kind of moron or anything. Oh, my God, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. We're out here to whack Paulie anyway. You made your bones, kid.
You murdered a man and bonded with your father over it?
Technically, it was manslaughter. And I'm just saying, it was a nice moment.
Not for Paulie, it wasn't. Gut shots take forever to kill you. Bastard lingered for days.
Don't listen to him, Pop. I think bonding over some jagoff with more holes in him than Swiss cheese would be great. Let's start with Cheech.
This kid, what a card.
But if you think people up here in Mother Canada don't got any daddy issues, forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds will say they heard that they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
I hope taking me to the antique fair wasn't too traumatic for you fellas.
At first, I wanted to blow my brains out, but then I got numb from boredom.
Now that I've been antiquing, it's okay for me to admit that I like show tunes, right? Because I love show tunes. Look at that animal running right beside us, running really, really fast.
What show is that from?
It ain't. Look.
Oh, I got 400 horsepowers here, and she's keeping up with me.
Yeah, but the horses in the engine are teeny tiny.
For Christ's sake, slow down, Jimmy.
What for? Oh, that.
This wouldn't have happened if Cheech bungeed it to the roof like I said.
If I knew what bungee meant, I'd have done it. But I don't, so I didn't.
We're gonna get rich racing this horse we bought. I'm I'm gonna name it in honor of Cookie.
Really?
Yep, I'm calling this filly Cookie's fucking wardrobe. Cause that's all we heard about on the ride home.
That's sweet, Jimmy. But are you sure it's a filly?
I checked, right up to my elbow.
Sorry I missed antiquing in Moose Jaw, Cookie. Sweet Canadian pickers. What a lovely wardrobe. And who's this?
This is Cookie's fucking wardrobe.
Yes, I realize it's Cookie's, Jimmy, but what of this horse?
It's Cookie's fucking wardrobe.
We've established who owns the wardrobe. No need for... Oh, I see. Her name is Cookie's Fluffra Wardrobe. That's terrible.
Beats calling a horse.
Is that so? I'll have you know that I and Horse both happen to think that Horse is a perfectly utilitarian moniker.
You can't name something what it is. That's stupid. What am I gonna do? Go inside and say hello to my two girls? Daughter and Antichrist? Hey, look, it's my son! Massive disappointment.
Hey! It looks as good as new, which means you screwed up. It's supposed to look old, like an antique.
Hey, nice cupboard, Ma.
It's not a cupboard, ignoramus. It's an armoire.
Don't talk to my daughter that way. Oh my God, do you realize what you just did?
I gave him a dirty look.
That was no mere dirty look. You have the Malocchio.
But I don't want to be a real boy.
It's the Sicilian evil eye. The power to curse anyone who crosses you with medium to serious misfortune.
Does this mean I have to do stuff? I don't want to do stuff.
It's a gift that runs in our family, but skips a generation. I always thought Gina'd be the one to get it.
Ha! In your face, Gina.
Teresa, the Malocchio is nothing to be trifled with. You got a lot to learn, young lady.
I know. Like what the hell trifled with means?
You're both nuts! There's no such thing as the Malocchio. It's a silly superstition.
Don't you diss my magic cursing stink eye.
Ooh, I'm real scared. Ha!
What's the play? Am I throwing this race or what?
Ah, you don't gotta throw nothing. This animal runs like my bowels on taco night.
Yo, Cheech, looks like we're not allowed to race. Cookie's fucking wardrobe is pregnant.
Don't look at me, I pulled out. Sorry, it's my go-to when I hear someone's with child.
The dipshit duo blows it again. I'll be in the lounge. Do not join me.
I had a lot of money riding on this animal. How'd she get knocked up?
McCool, that's how. I bet that horse of his did it.
I can't say I blame her. Horse is hung like a McCool.
Jimmy, we gotta get what's coming to us, and we'll do it like our Sicilian ancestors did. In paternity court.
Jimmy, this is preposterous.
Relax, McCool. We're suing the RCMP, not you personally.
Yes, you are. The department says I'm responsible for Horse's actions.
Geez, that changes things. You saved me a trip downtown. Thanks.
I want the truth. Read back that testimony.
I want the truth. Nah.
I really shouldn't. I have a race coming up.
Oh, come on, baby. You know I love you.
Oh, okay. But use a condom.
I thought you were on the pill.
I am, but it don't protect you from the clap.
Hey, I'm clean. I just got out of a long-term relationship.
Sounds like someone likes to commit.
Get on with it!
I gotta prove you're actually knocked up. Think about running water.
No, I object.
Overrule! Sorry, I thought about running water. Anyway, I rest my case.
Oyez, oyez. Court is now in session.
What the hell is this?
The judge is here. We can start for real.
But I got a surprise witness.
He did the same thing to me.
Where'd you get that?
Betting on the ponies.
Yeah? Well, how about giving your big sister a cut?
No way! The hobos who laid the bets for me ain't getting a cut. Why should you? Oh, you better think twice before you mess with me, you gypsy wannabe.
You think twice. I'm Mochaccino, the lunch lady, and she fell into a pot of soup.
She get burned?
Nah, it was cafeteria soup. It's lukewarm at best. But she did have to go home and change.
You ain't getting shit. Put that in your soup.
Hey, okay. I think the effects of the curse wear off after a couple of days.
I never expected to see you in paternity court again, Agent McCool.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
When you were a boy, your mother was in here suing your father, Staunch McCool, for alimony.
Alimony that remains unpaid to this day, Your Honor.
I see. So, we've got Cookie's f***ing wardrobe versus Horse. What's your horse's name?
Horse.
Yes, the horse. What is its name?
Horse.
You're trying my patience, Special Agent.
His name is Horse, Your Honor.
Well, no wonder he's impregnating fillies willy-nilly. Give the animal the dignity of a proper name, sir.
It is a proper name, and that is not the concern of this nosy court.
Straight, McCool! I find you in contempt. Furthermore, I find in favor of the plaintiff. Agent McCool is ordered to pay all damages.
What? We won! Without even saying a word!
Makes you think, huh? How different would my life be if I just kept my mouth shut? Yo, Toots, nice cans. Ma'am, I'm sorry, that was very disrespectful. What I meant was, nice cans, Your Honor.
According to this, I owe you tens of thousands of dollars. I'd hate for this to ruin our friendship.
Yeah, that would be terrible. Now pay up or I'll break your knees.
How am I supposed to raise that much money on a civil servant's salary?
Your pop, he's out there living the high life, totally crushing the whole deadbeat dad thing.
Where did you get these?
Oh, I got my ways, McCool.
Petey found them on the internet?
Yes. He's at the Banff Springs Hotel. Let's get him. He pays you, you pay us, everybody's happy. Except you.
All right, I'll do it. Frankly, I relish the opportunity to righteously confront my no-account deadbeat father. I can't face him. Don't make me go. I'm scared, Jimmy, please. I just can't do it. I'll be in our room stress-eating minibar peanuts.
You believe this guy? What a baby!
No kidding. Look at him running off like a yellow-bellied scaredy cat. Ah! 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 Ah!
Petey, I need you to do my homework for the rest of high school.
This is my hiding spot. Get out!
No! Someone criticized Teresa at lunch and she turned the cafeteria into the prom scene from Carrie.
Oh, let's end this. We'll drive a stake through her heart.
That's for vampires. Don't you know anything about the supernatural? If you went to Catholic school, you'd know this stuff.
You're hiding from Teresa, too?
Sure, she's Molochioing people left and right like a drunken gunslinger. But I got a plan. I'm sick of being pushed around by that power-crazed little psycho. Oh, hi, baby. How's my favorite girl?
Hey, sis, you look so good. Ah, crap, I can't do this. Just at me right now. This still beats sucking your bony butt, I'll tell you that much.
Baccarat! Gentlemen, welcome. Join us. The game's poker, but these fops think it's baccarat. They don't speak English, nor do they understand cards. It's like taking candy from several sleazy babies.
Excuse me, are you Staunch McCool?
The one and only, good sir.
I need to talk to you about something from your past.
My past, eh? In that case, I'll pour you a drink. What's your poison? Cognac, absinthe, Lithuanian discount cola?
That discount cola's pretty good. He's getting away. I got an idea. All right, let's get him. We gotta ditch some weight to go faster. The air's so thin up here, I can hardly move.
I got this.
Did the Marquis of Catalonia send you because I slept with his sister?
What? No!
Is this about the gun smuggling to the Congo? Please, do you expect those child soldiers to arm themselves?
No! Straight McCool sent me because you slept with his mom.
This is the ride of my life!
Coincidentally, that's exactly what I said to Straight's mother.
All right, kid. I'm taking away your allowance, I'm grounding ya, and I shredded your driver's license.
Ma, what the hell are you doing?
I'm teaching Teresa values.
Give me that stuff back, or I'm gonna super triple Pinocchio ya!
You haven't got the balls.
Ew, yeah, no, I don't have balls, but that's got nothing to do with this.
Ha! Malocchioed by your own Malocchio. That sounds lame.
Hoist by your own petard.
Not as lame as that.
What's gonna happen to me? No! I've gone full frizz!
Someone wants to meet you, McCool. Ask him for the money.
Hello, Straight. Been a long time.
How dare you try to shake my hand? Mother had to take in sewing and moonlight as a dominatrix because of your neglect. And you never came to my birthday parties.
I offered to pay, but she refused. Said my money was dirty and ill-gotten from card hustling and shady deals.
Not to mention the counterfeit My Little Pony merchandise.
That's a lie, damn you! I'm no monster! Why didn't you answer my letters? Did your mother burn them without showing them to you?
How would I know?
I don't see the resemblance, do you?
If it's money you want, Straight, I'll gladly wire it from my bank in Geneva. But in the meantime, let's make up for all the lost years and get to know each other. Son.
Wire from Geneva, oldest line in the book. As if McCool would fall for that.
Oh, Papa!
Oh, Straight.
Oh, Jesus. Are you nuts inviting this guy to stay with you? He's a con man!
Let he who is without sin cast the first stone.
What is that, the Beatles?
The Bible, Jimmy!
Oh, must have skimmed that part.
Jimmy's right. I've been a deadbeat, and I'd said all the same things that he's saying to you. Just not as fancy.
But he's my father. He'd never lie to me.
Come, Straight. Let's do all the things I missed when you were growing up.
Start with giving him lots of money.
Oh, we're changing his diapers. I hear that's real nice.
Why are you dressed like a female gym teacher?
I tried washing my clothes. The washer caught fire and burned them. This stupid curse is the worst. Ah! Are you kidding me? How'd this get in here?
The Malocchio works in mysterious ways.
Help me, Ma. I want to be rid of this.
All right, but it's gonna be tough. First, I need your picture.
Wait, I should do my hair.
All right, Staunch, where's the money?
Patience, Jimmy. It's on the way. Isn't it, Dad?
Indeed. I spoke to my bank manager, Hans, and he assured me that...
Hans? That name sounds as made up as all your excuses.
So you doubt my word, good sir. And I use good sir sarcastically. I'll write Straight a check for the full amount.
I bet that ain't worth the paper it's printed on.
Actually, it's gold flake paper, very expensive.
Oh, real nice, Dad.
This is from my Cayman Island account. It'll take a day or two to clear.
Oh, Christ, another dodge.
Jimmy, until this check clears, I don't want to see you, understood? Unless there's witness protection business, or if you need anything. Or if you just need a chat. But outside of that, you are persona non grata while my father is visiting. Good day, sir.
Okay, I'm ready. What do we do?
Sit, my child. Here's the thing about the Malocchio. The curse wears off after a while, but there's always the danger of being recursed.
One could say it's a recursive curse.
Or one could shut up and let Mama talk.
Sorry.
Anyway, Teresa, I can't take the evil eye away from you, but I can do this. Gina?
Did you put those pictures online?
Not yet, we didn't. But if you ever give anyone in this house the Malocchio again...
Your social life goes kablooey. Okay, you win. I'll learn to control it.
For the record, recursive means occurring repeatedly. And since we're on the subject of a curse that can reoccur, recursive is a doubly amusing wordplay because...
No one cares, Petey!
All right, we gotta prove once and for all that McCool's pop is a no-good grifter. And we'll do it by breaking into his house. Actually, let's just use the door. Canucks always leave them unlocked.
No, Jimmy! It's breaking and entering, not entering. Stupid.
Elvis Stoiko's quadruple jump! What are you two doing?
We got him, McCool, and we got him red-handed.
I told you my red hands were from eating pistachios.
Looky here. Credit cards, and not a single one with his name on it. Passports from different countries, different aliases.
And a bag of mustaches. I'll bet this one ain't even real.
Ow! It's real, you twit!
He's a flim-flam man. We just can't figure out if he's flimming ya or flamming ya.
I assure you, my intent is neither to flim nor to flam.
Then why do you got McCool's banking information written down here?
For the money I owe him!
But I didn't give you that information.
I found your bank book. I had every intention of...
ripping you off!
Don't listen to them, son! They're idiots! They couldn't find tar to tar and feather me, so they used maple syrup. Jimmy kept drinking it. Then Cheech tried to get feathers out of a foam pillow for an hour! Straight, I am not a good man. In fact, if I didn't escape from Morocco when I did, I wouldn't still be a man at all. But I never lied to you. Not my own flesh and blood.
But he did break your window.
Look! The baby horse is crowning!
I can't believe I ran my own father out of town on a rail. Literally, the 3:15 to BC.
You did the right thing. Sooner or later, he would have ripped you off and ripped out your heart.
Which would not be as gross as what I'm looking at right now.
I was blinded by the need for a father figure. But who needs that when one has such good friends?
You still owe me the money.
I know, Jimmy. I know. Oh, I finally gave horse a name, didn't I? Diefenbaker. Excuse me a moment. Special Agent, Straight McCool.
Here it comes! Ew! That's not a horse, that's a mule.
That's interesting. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
Mules happen when horses do it with a donkey. Cookie's fucking wardrobe was knocked up when we bought her. Good news, you're off the hook. Diefenbaker ain't the father.
No, splendid, because if I did have to pay you, I have the money. My father's check cleared.
Oh?
He was telling the truth, Jimmy. My long-lost father was telling the truth the whole time.
How do you like that? I was so sure he was a dirtbag. Well, I guess we better sue the guy who sold us a pregnant horse.
Perfect. I'll go get my lawyer wig.
Yo, McCool, can I count on you as a witness?
For Canada, where apparently a jackass can ride a jackass.
Hey, Jimmy, can I go next?
Greetings, citizens. The Falcone family aren't the only ones who had an old life. Before I became a witness protector, I was head of Saskatchewan crime scene investigations. And that's when he slipped on the ice and hit his head. I suppose one could say...
I hope he says it was an icy reception.
It was an unfortunate accident.
Give him time. He'll get better at these.
Sadly, my fellow officers watched too much TV and expected me to entertain them. Looks like he had a heart attack while going through the car wash. I guess he's all...
Washed up. Say washed up.
Done getting his car washed.
This guy is boring.
Shortly thereafter, I was pulled off CSI detail because I refused to belittle police work with corny one-liners and catchphrases. For Canada, where self-awareness isn't our strong suit.
I wonder where he goes when he takes off like that.
Forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds say they heard that they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Thank you, Jaden's father, for telling us about your exciting job with Canada's space program. And now, from Regina Tourism, let's do our best to welcome Mr. McDougal.
Why didn't anyone run this by me?
Webster's dictionary defines tourism as a neurological disorder characterized by compulsive utterances of obscenities.
That's Tourette's, you stupid illiterate f***.
Huh? Right. We all know why the chicken crossed the road, but do you know how? With the help of tourism. That's...
Too bad you can't tell him about your old job. The one you crapped all over to become a paper-pushing desk monkey in a fake-o industry made up by the government.
Ooh, you're a senator.
Screw you. I work for a living.
Yeah, like every other sucker. You make me wanna puke.
Thanks for helping me practice driving, but why the disguise?
If I'm seen with a full-on nerd, the other kids will think I'm downtrending.
I am not a full-on nerd. Oh my God, look at that cumulonimbus cloud. It looks like Schrodinger's cat. Victoria Huntersmith, the kind of girl guys like me admire from afar, but never, ever get to speak to. At least that's what the principal told me at orientation.
Forget the insurance. Just get out and start punching yourself in the balls as a sign of inferiority.
Hey, I know you from school. You're one of the total losers who... Whoa. Is that your girlfriend?
Who, her?
She's gorgeous. What's your name?
Petey.
You're kinda cute.
Sorry I rammed you from behind.
Maybe you can ram me from the front sometime. See you at school.
Why'd she leave? Why isn't she suing and/or humiliating you?
I have no idea what just happened.
Ha! Who's the dumb one now?
Gina's right, I'm a loser. I used to run a crime syndicate. Now all I do is run out of pencils. Which reminds me, Toby told me to order more pencils. Where's my pencil?
Here, stuff a couple of these down your pants to fill the void.
Oh, very funny. It's not my fault nothing ever happens down at Regina Tourism.
The Jimmy I know doesn't wait for nothing to happen. He makes nothing happen. And when the chips are down, my money's on him. Every time.
Really?
Yeah. You were once the king of New York. There's no reason you can't be the
king of Regina!
Regina, but whatever. Take the bull by the balls, Jimmy.
All right, let's do this. Ah! First thing tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, no, it's getting kind of late.
Hey, Pete.
Wow, I'm a Pete now.
Want to hang out, or will your hot mystery girlfriend get jealous?
Oh, she doesn't even go to this school.
Ooh, then what she doesn't know won't hurt her. Come with me. Are you skipping?
What? No, I tripped on something. Rhythmically, several times in succession, not skipping.
Hey guys, this is Pete.
I'm confused. Why am I here and not being stuffed into that garbage can, for example?
You know how you look at someone and they're like a total loser?
Only in the mirror.
But then you see them in another light and suddenly they're really interesting. It's too bad you have a girlfriend.
Who knew pretend dating my own sister would have a downside?
And
And so I present to you our new promotional campaign, Regina, now with 30% less black flies.
You want to bring some real tourism to this backwater burg? Talk to me.
This is Jimmy, whom we can thank for the pencils we're using.
Fellas, I got an idea that'll bring so much money into this town, the black flies will be driving Bentleys. And I can sum it up in one word.
Gun show?
ABBA reunion?
Porno convention?
How about all of those and more? Hit it, Cheech! I got a plan that just won't lose. So drop the beavers, flies, and moose. The crowds will come on planes and rockets with tons of cash to line our pockets.
A rub and tug on every block?
Tabernacle, that sure would rock.
Legalizing marijuana?
We could be like Tijuana.
That ain't it, you stupid rubes. No blowing loads of smoking dooms. They got these joints in Vegas and Reno. You know what I mean? It's rhymes with Reno.
Holocaust Museum?
No, you jackasses! It's a casino!
There's no one here, Schwa. I hope you have a song for how we're gonna pay for all this, Schwa.
Oh my God, I blew it, Cook. I think I really am a schnook.
That's the spirit, Jimmy! Keep singing!
Don't fold him just yet, Jimmy. Like I said, when the chips are down... I always bet on you! Jimmy?
Hey, sweetie, you want to get out of here?
Sure, Cheech.
Whoa, Cook! Sorry, I thought you was a hooker.
Amazing work, Jimmy. Fun fact, in Canada, profits from gambling are reinvested in health, education, and infrastructure.
That fact is nowhere near fun. What are you doing here, anyway? Don't you got a gambling problem?
It's Horse. He's excited about the casino, but I worry it might prove overwhelming for him.
There's an old saying in the casino business, McCool. Who gives a shit? It's a fucking horse.
I got 3 Japanese businessmen cleaning up a blackjack. Want me to teppanyaki their faces?
Don't bother. I sent in a cooler.
Bust. Heart attack. Space debris.
That old prick's lifetime losing streak is finally paying off.
Hey, go tell that slob at the poker table about our dress code.
It would be my pleasure.
Look at you, Mr. Casino Manager. I'm so proud of you. Maybe you got a little something for the person who inspired all this?
Oh, I know what you mean. Follow me.
Would it kill you to wear a tie?
This is my thanks? A job at the coat check?
I also got a tip. Lose the attitude. It's bad for business.
Yo, gazongas. I want you to show Mr. Takamori here a good time.
Need I remind you that I'm your mother, young lady?
Need I remind you that I'm your boss, sugar tits?
You are so grounded after I punch out tonight.
Hey, Pete. I just wanted to tell you that Mystery Girl dumped me. So I'm single and ready to tingle.
Petey, that's not cool.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm fine. Hey, you called me Petey. What happened to Pete?
Pete got dumped. Cool kids never get dumped. We do the dumping, like this.
You guys are really good at this. I haven't touched the side once.
Hear that silence? It's how things sounded before white people came.
I sure hope they come back soon.
Oh, it's a dark day when we're asking for the whiteys to return.
Yo, Pop, Crybaby here's got a beef.
You stole my customers, Jimmy. I can almost taste the food you're taking from my children's mouths.
I'm just giving people what they want, Terry. By that I mean loose slots. Not, starving kids.
Could you give me some tips?
I'd love to help you, but I can't.
Because I'm native?
No, because you're my competition. Why do you guys always get so racial?
Funny. You get that way after you've been beat down for centuries.
Look, I'll make it up to you. We got a nice steakhouse here. You'll always have a reservation.
Oh, you're hilarious, Jimmy.
What? What did I say?
What are you doing here, Terry?
Getting screwed by your husband.
It's been so friggin' long, I almost forgot what that's like. If I could get in to see him, I'd punch his fat face.
I had to slip Gina $50.
Why didn't I think of that?
Come on, let's have a drink.
Okay, but you're buying.
I can't. I gave Gina all my money.
If this works, I'll be back at the cool table with Victoria before you know it. Be right back. This should cover Jetsy's high nipples. This is not what it looks like. I'm just trying on your bra to see if it'll fit Jetsy.
Those are my swimming goggles.
Well, where have you been all my life? Anyone ever tell you you could be a model?
So if I break up with Jetsy in front of everyone, I might have a shot with Victoria.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. There's no way Jetsy could play Mystery Girl.
What else am I supposed to do?
Use the actress who originated the role.
You'd do that for me?
Of course. Every great star gives back to the underprivileged. Now here's my contract.
This is a stereo warranty.
I'm playing along, can't you?
Look at you. You degenerate gambling lowlife. I gave you $2,000 mark and you blew it already. If you shrug them weird horsey shoulders at me again, I swear your head's gonna wind up in someone's bed. Think I'm joking? Try me, motherfucker.
Okay, I've got him, Gina. Come on, old friend. I'll take you home. You've crapped out. Literally, I'm afraid. For Canada! Where even the hopelessly addicted get a free ride!
Why the hell are we so empty?
Cheech probably cooled the whole joint.
Nah, he called in sick today.
Well, word on the street is the Blackport Casino's really cleaning up.
Maybe I should go over there for a little powwow.
Did you hear yourself? Show some sensitivity, will ya? Go watch Pocahontas or some shit.
How you doing? You got spice in my joint? I'll beat it out of you, I swear. Mark my words. Ho-ho! Is that a shrimp boat?
Well, Jimmy, looks like the moccasins on the other foot. Part of the rebranding. Free moccasins for everyone.
Huh? Cheech, what the hell are you doing here?
Hey, Jimmy! This is not the doctor's office. Oh, Jimmy, stop! She made an offer I couldn't refuse. Welcome for tips.
What do you mean, she?
Take your hands off my crap stealer, Jimmy.
Cookie? What are you doing here?
I'm running this joint.
Oh, yeah! Hey, Takamura! I told you she was lucky.
The hell do you know about running a casino anyway?
More than you. I worked in Atlantic City.
On the boardwalk, guessing people's weight.
To these guys, that's the big time. And it beats working the coat check.
That's what this is about? Fine. If you don't like the coat check, we'll find you something in the kitchen.
Get out of my office.
I'm warning you. If you don't quit right now, I will bury this casino.
Like you buried your face in that shrimp boat? Bring it on, fat man.
Oh, that's me. I got a new ringtone. Hello? Hey, Jetsy, how you doing?
So come on down to Saskatchewan Casino, where we don't have roaches infesting our buffet.
We don't have roaches, but we do have the loosest slots in town.
We also got the loosest sluts in town. Ain't that right, sweetie?
This week at Saskatchewan Casino, the incredible Kevin will give every audience member a new car.
New car, my ass. They're ripping them off from my parking lot, see? But you won't care about that when you're cruising the skies of Regina in our new free helicopter tour.
Do you know what that f***ing plane cost me? But do I care? No. Because this week at Saskatchewan Casino, we've got Canadian rock legends, the Guess Who. Tribute band? The Guess Whom?
Cook, I can't take this no more. Let's call a truce. Your casino takes senior citizens and welfare moms. I'll take guys cutting loose on business trips.
Who gets all the chronic gamblers?
We'll divvy them up with some kind of lottery, which they will no doubt gamble on.
Cheech, tell this ungrateful egomaniac to go f himself. But edit the swear for the kid's sake.
Cheech, can you also ask Jetsy to call me? I miss him.
She's known as Juicy now, and I took away her cell phone. Speaking of Juicy, did anyone ever tell you that you could be an escort?
That's Teresa!
Oh, I didn't recognize you, kid.
It's 'cause I'm in character. Come on, Petey, let's go to make out points.
Have fun, kids! Wait, what did she say?
Come on, Cheech. We gotta pick up our headliners at the airport. I don't want to keep Paul and Ringo waiting.
Hear that? She's got the Rolling Stones. It's time to pull out the big guns. I meant it metaphorically. Put this back in the garage.
So this is make-out point, Regina style.
Let's begin. So, what did you want to talk to me about, Petey? You look so serious.
I brought you here so I can officially dump you. Did we land on a name?
You are dumping me? Anastasia Champagne Superstar?
Oh, Christ, we did.
You sleep with my mother, you kill my father, kick my dog and steal our family fortune, leaving us homeless and prostitute.
Destitute! Okay, good texture, but roll it back a little. Yes, I am dumping you, Anastasia! What the hell? Where did you get that?
The garage. Where else? I won't live without you!
None of this is in the script!
I'm an artist. I improvised.
Yeah.
On second thought, if I can't have you, no one will!
Teresa! Would you stop?
Did he say Teresa? Oh my God! That's Teresa McDougal! Petey's dating his own sister!
What?
That is so gross! Fucking inbred Scottish weirdos!
And scene.
Webster's dictionary defines impossible as the act of placing private property in custody of an officer of the law.
That's impoundment, you ignorant banana!
Ladies and gentlemen, Saskatchewan Casino is pleased to bring you from the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, the Titanic.
Paul and Ringo Chang's miniature rodeo was a total bust.
Hello, Stonehenge? How much to ship them rocks to Canada? You druid motherfuckers want to play hardball? I got the hardest balls in town.
Hey, Cook. Listen, I can't run the casino no more. I'm gonna ask Toby to transfer me back to my desk job.
Yay! Oh, really? So you beat me, and you're retiring before I get a chance to... Aw, that's sweet. And gross.
Now look over there. That's the guy who ran the casino on this tub. That'll be me if we keep this up.
You gonna die on a boat?
No, I'll be alone. I wouldn't have had any of this if it wasn't for you believing in me.
Was that so hard? You had to raise the freaking Titanic to avoid showing me a little gratitude? And look at those stupid skeletons. Oh, the ship's sinking. I better go have a nap. Morons.
Come here, babe.
Jeez, what were the odds of that thing going down again?
Unsinkable my ass.
Hey guys, any chance I guess 'tis better to have loved and lost your own sister than never to have... no, that's not right. Teresa, why aren't you being ostracized?
'Cause I don't use words like ostrich-sized, and I don't fool around with my sister, you sick
pervert!
But fooling around with your brother is okay?
It is if you're hot. I don't make the rules, Petey.
Wish I had a brother to fool around with.
That is so gross! Did I just wake up in Crazy Town? Neither of you works at a casino no more?
Sweetie, with Pop's casino gone, the Black Paw don't need me.
You mooks threw away the best thing that ever happened to us.
You know what'd make you feel better?
Do not condescend to me, Ma.
Ha! It's condensate. Who's the banana now, Gina?
All right. How about you hop up on this here bed?
And help us count all the money we skimmed.
Why'd you have to get all mushy on me?
Anyone seen Cheech, by the way?
And who's giving the bride away? I am, Your Majesty. Pull yourself together. He's a good catch.
Freeze! That bride is underage!
Good luck, Juicy! I'm keeping the dowry!